Hello, Johnson County. I'm Jonah Snider with your JC3 Newsbreak. The Carlson Center had a major makeover and the Yardley Hall upgrades are finally finished. The $2 million renovation included architectural and electrical upgrades, new lighting and carpeting, new curtains, fresh paint, and reupholstered seats inside and outside of the theater. Be sure to check out the new-look Yardley Hall and all of the Carlson Center renovations. JCCC's Dining Services offers an omelet bar every Wednesday from 7 to 10 a.m. Choose your ingredients and the chefs of the Culinary Academy will prepare your breakfast right in front of you. These omelets serve as a nutritious breakfast alternative and will leave you full of energy and ready for class. And don't study on an empty stomach. Final exams are on the horizon. Here's what you need to know. Finals week begins on Monday, December 12th, and ends on Friday, December 18th. If you need to do some late semester studying, the testing center on the third floor of the Student Center is open throughout exam week. You can find out when your finals are and speak with a counselor for any questions you may have. Still need to hit the books? The Billington Library is also a prime spot for studying and is open its normal times throughout finals week. The Kansas City-based advertising giant VML hosted a deliciously different panel on campus. The discussion featured top professionals in the area who market for Wendy's. Kaylin and Malik have more on the VML panel.
The VML conference took place on November 15th here at JCCC. We talked to Gabriella Sonnenschein about how she felt about public relations in VML.
For my whole life, I've always been really connected to people. And when I finally found my passion for public relations, I decided to take advantage of every opportunity, including these kinds of presentations. Hearing people that are in the job every day is really helpful for me as a student to look up to.
We also spoke to Creative Director of VML, Tony Marin.
What I'd like to get out of VML, we've got a great range of clients at VML, and I think just professional growth, and as I continue in my career as a creative director, transitioning on to more of an account lead. I think the presentation went great. I hope students got something out of it, and I hope that we were able to answer everyone's questions and, really kind of get everybody thinking about what they need to do to get into the industry.
For JC3 Newsbreak, I'm Kaylin McCoy.
The Campus Ledger is JCCC's own student-run newspaper. It features stories ranging from here around school to national and international coverage. JCAV-TV stopped by their monthly print production to get a behind-the-scenes look at how the Ledger is published.
Students and staff may have left for the day, but JCCC's Campus Ledger is hard at work assembling their latest issue.
The Campus Ledger is the official student-run newspaper of Johnson County Community College. An average week at the Ledger looks like, in the mornings we'll be kind of organizing, figuring out what we're covering for the day, getting stories assigned to reporters and photographers, and just kind of mapping out what our coverage is going to be. We have our editorial board, which includes myself, a managing editor, and section editors, and they all kind of manage different areas of the paper and different subjects that we cover. We do not only print, we do online posts on campusledger.com every weekday. We do our best to shoot for some diverse content. Tonight is our production night, which is once a month we'll all come in, the whole editorial board will be in, and we'll be finalizing everything that goes in the monthly print edition that comes out 2 days after we nail everything down on production night.
Photo editor Andrew Hartnett describes how his photography skills have progressed from his experience on staff.
We try to cover as broad of a range of stories that we can. We're not really tied down to any particular type of thing. There's so much going on campus. There's so many different events and groups that are represented here. So we really want to make sure that we cover that diversity as best as we can. Pictures that I'm most proud of are they usually come from my personal work. However, when it comes to the Ledger, the work that I've done with them, for instance, the campaign, that opened up a lot of doors for me when I was photographing Sanders and Trump and Rubio, I mean, those were a lot of my most exciting images of this year. Once I came into the Ledger, I was doing assignments, I was covering politics, I was covering sports, I was covering just daily student life, I was doing photo illustrations. It's actually helped me a lot just professionally because I've gotten assignments from people thanks to that work. It really broadened my horizons, I guess, in a way.
If Campus Ledger interests you, contact Aaron Rhodes at arhodes2@jccc.edu or Corbin Crable at ccrable@jccc.edu. For JCAV-TV, I'm Lily Fritz.
With the holiday season fast approaching, the Salvation Army bells are back and ringing again. Andrea, Calvin, and Landon went to learn more about the famous red buckets and the Salvation Army bell ringers.
JCPenney's, Walgreens, and Walmart, plus many other stores are participating in the annual Salvation Army Red Kettle Drive. Over 250 bell ringers are spread out through the KC metro area. We spoke to Kanisha Ackles.
The purpose of a Salvation Army is us helping and giving back to those who are in need without toys and food or other things of that kind. Yes, it's nice. It's a lot of nice people out here.
Hoping to raise at least $10.5 million for families and children in need, we also spoke to Stephanie Beavers.
Helping other people and just giving. Because it helps me help other people. Salvation Army helped me out when I need it, and I'm just returning the favor for them.
So join them in helping make a difference in people's lives by giving back to the community and showing your support for the Salvation Army.
As the seasons change in Kansas City, so does fashion. You don't need a heavy Eskimo parka to keep you from freezing to death this winter. Multiple layers can be essential to keep you warm during these next few months. As you're traveling to the different holiday events, keep it stylish with different scarves, necklaces, and bracelets. Well, Cavs, that's all for this edition of the JC3 Newsbreak. Remember to study up, stay warm, and spread the love. I'm Jonah Snider. Have a good one.